Well, it's an interesting morning this morning, everybody. Out here checking traps, and something kind of unexpected's happened. What's up, everybody? I'm out here today, and I'm setting some more traps. I know I said that in the past videos that I was going to stop for the year, but I just can't stop. I got another few days left in season. I thought that the end of season was earlier than it was, so, I mean, why not get back at it for just a little bit? Gave them basically a week off. Week later, here I am back at it. And whenever I show you the sign that I'm about to show you, you can probably understand why. So, I was walking out here on my aunt's place. That's actually the neighbor's open field there. But right here in the fence, there's this beaten dip under the fence. And if you look here at the barbed wire, you can see there's some hair on it. And that comes right out here and meets this creek. And right there is one of the cows. And one of the other neighbors, this is actually the corner of my aunt's property. So if you come right here on this cow path, a few feet down, you got some more hair on the fence. So I'm assuming the coyotes are coming from out across this fence, and they're just hitting this and either following the cow path, following the creek, or going up over the hill over there. But there's two places right here really close together where they're coming across. So what I've done is I've went ahead, made me a dirt hole set, threw out some feathers from my pheasants that I had, baited it and scented it the same way I have the last few times. And I am really hoping that this set has a coyote in it probably tomorrow, if not in the next few days. So I'm gonna move on up. My original plan was to set this trap a little farther back on my aunt's place here. I've seen a lot of bobcats, that's why I'm over here in the past. So I'm gonna try and set out one more set for a bobcat, probably up on this ridge, and then I'll get you showing that in just a minute. Alright guys, I've not went 50 yards, and I had a thought while I was walking over here. Right over there is where I just set that. And like I said, there's a creek, and this creek has water in it. And when I look down here at this water gap that divides the neighbors and my aunt's place here, I thought, you know, if a bobcat is crossing across here, he's not wanting to get his feet wet. He's probably going to come right across here. He's going to come down. He's going to jump on those two pieces of wood, and he's going to cross and never get his feet wet. So I just came over to see if this was a justified thought. And what did I find? Cat track. Right there. So I didn't bring enough traps with me. I'd love to make this a blind set and just bed a trap right in there so when he comes up, he gets caught in it. But I don't think I want to do it with the trap that I have. So what I'm going to do is, I know that they run up this ridge, right at that high line, right up there in them cedars. And they hunt squirrels up there. So I'm going to try and find a good place up there. I have a pheasant wing that I'm going to tie in one of those trees. And I'm going to try and get one of these cats. I might come back another day when I do my checks and put a blind set in here. But for now, I'm going to go find a place and we're going to put out this last trap. Alright, there's the cat set. I'm trying to funnel them in with that piece of that cedar bough there. Some of that other cedars, old cedars and thistle that I found. Just kind of funneling them in. Cats seem to be notorious for not wanting to go all the way into a set, kind of like a coyote will. So I got a pheasant wing off one of my pheasants that had died recently, so I got it tied to this cedar tree. I was gonna put it higher up on this ridge, but then I kind of broke it down, and this is how I thought about it. One, my cousins have put a hay bale out for the cows that are out here just around the other side of those trees. Also, since I already know that a cat's crossing down there at that fence line, because there's tracks, I know that he's most likely moving somewhere across near this field edge. So if he's coming up, he may be either going into this timber right here, he may be following it up on this high line, or he's just going to follow this fence line and go into the woods over that hill. Now, this tree is on the farthest out point where he can see this wing that I have tied here from that point where the track was. Since I already know he's there, he may be able to see that wing from that distance off. It's pretty light colored, so there's probably a good chance. Plus the wind's moving it, and on the inside of the wing, I mean, it's pretty white. I mean, you can see right there. You can see the fence down there where I showed you that track, and you can see the wing. And it moving around like that, that cat's gonna see it way off, and he's gonna come in. So then I just have a bunch of feathers thrown down like normal. I have the trap a little farther out just so he doesn't have to get right up in where I have all this lure. So just baited it and lured it the same I would with a coyote. So I have this set put out. I may try and go squeeze one more in, but the sun's going down kind of fast. I want to get out of here, and maybe in the morning or tomorrow evening when I come check this, we'll have us something in here. Well, I'm out here checking traps tonight right after work. It's starting to stay a little lighter, so came out to check what we had here, and my trap went off. Can't really tell what was in there. I don't have anything with me as far as to remake it, so I'm probably just gonna have to leave it sprung for the night, and then tomorrow I'll come back in the morning before work and I'll set this again. Right now I'm gonna go check the other set with my pheasant wing on it, and we'll see if there's anything over there. Alright, and there's the pheasant wing set. It's pretty bright even in the dusk hours right now. So I really want to reset that. I might just, throw some dirt over that trap down there real casually, just in case something does come back tonight. I felt really good about it last night when I was at home. I was really hoping to find something, and I kind of feel bad if I leave it unset tonight. So I'm gonna try and make do with what I have, which is basically just my hands and my gun, which I'm not gonna use that for anything, but gonna go ahead and see if I can get that mildly remade, and then come back in the morning, maybe do a little better job. Alright, so I couldn't resist putting in this blind set. So they're moving, like you've seen, right across this wooden crossover across that water. So I went ahead and just bedded a trap right in there, just like a stair step down. So whenever that cat comes through here, hopefully he'll step right there in the middle where that nice soft dirt is, and then we'll have him. I just anchored it right into the bank here, just like I would any other trap. I didn't put any kind of lure or anything out, so hopefully when I come back tomorrow there'll be a cat sitting here waiting for me. But I'm gonna go check the other two traps. I went ahead and remade that one that was tripped last night, so we'll go see about that. As you can hear, all them blue jays are going crazy, and I was looking around for something, and I just watched a hawk land behind that cedar tree with a red bird that he caught. Let's see if I can get up there a little closer. as far as this set goes, looks like maybe something's been up here. There's a few little tracks in there. Can't tell what they are. But that, and see some of those sticks look like they've been moved over. So I'll get out of here and leave it. And then maybe that wing will do me some good. And we'll have something in here. Maybe he'll come back. So let's go check that trap that got set off. Well, maybe my little attempt wasn't in vain. It's tripped again. I don't know if something's walking up here like a cow or something. I don't see any cow tracks. You'd think there'd be cow tracks right there. Also, the feathers are kind of pulled out away from the trap there, so I'm thinking something's actually trying to get into this. So I'm gonna try and reset it again, just to see if maybe the third time's the charm. So I'll get this remade and then I'll probably see you tomorrow. Well, it's an interesting morning this morning, everybody. Out here checking traps, and something kind of unexpected's happened. My trap's completely gone. I walked up here, clearly no trap, so I started checking out to see if my rebar was still there. It looks like it's gone too. There's the pan cover, but the trap and everything's gone. This stick is moved. It was kind of up over there, and the dirt hole's all pushed in. I don't see any strange tracks here at the fence. I mean, there's some deer tracks there, but I really don't see anything quite out of the usual. So that really sucks, because that's gone. My only real guess I have is maybe a cow got in it. I don't really feel like that's what happened, just because a cow's hoof is kind of shaped like a deer's, and usually they don't get caught. I'm not saying it couldn't happen, but I highly doubt it. Maybe something bigger, but I don't know. I'm gonna go ahead and check my next two traps and see what's happening there. So here at the step down set, looks like I may have missed something there with very tiny feet. I don't know what that is. Maybe a rabbit? I don't know. But clearly that didn't go off. I guess I'll leave it here. It's supposed to rain the next few days. I don't think the water will get up this high, but I'm gonna leave it there. It's staked into the bank, so surely it won't flood this too bad in the next few days. So let's head on up and check out where my wing set is. And in another interesting turn of events, clearly something carnivorous was here. Look at that wing. It's shredded. They must have had it a little too low then, or they just got a hold of it and pulled it down. I mean, there's feathers clear back there, and looks like they found me out, whatever it was. So I guess I'm gonna try and reset this here, and then I might wait a day and then come back and add a wing. I may even actually put 2 traps on the set. It kind of even looks like whatever it was that came up here pushed this limb out of the way. I don't feel like I left it that wide open on this side. I'd have to look back at my footage, but all the same, it's been like a rough week this week trapping. A lot of action, but no real catches. So, if you want to help a guy out that's lost a trap this week, give him a thumbs up. Leave me a comment down below if you've ever had something like this happen. That trap's double staked with 18-inch rebar, so something really pulled if it got that out of there. The last 2 coyotes I've caught didn't even budge the rebar stakes. So tell me what you think happened. This really does kind of bite, but we'll keep on keeping on. So see you in the next one. Bye bye.